I urge you today to resist the temptation of the generation before you. The generation before you, when confronted with fear, y'all want to know what they did? They turned to superheroes. In times of unemployment, war, and uncertainty, the 1930s, the Great Depression, they turned to Superman. In 1938, the first Superman comic book came out. In the 1940s, Captain America was born to fight the evils of World War II. And in the 1960s, our hearts and minds were captured by a scientist named Tony Stark, better known as Iron Man, to fight the Cold War. Today, I say no more. For far too long in this country, we have worshipped larger-than-life icons, overly exceptional people who are supposed to save us from ourselves. And time again, they have let us down. This speech is not for them. This speech is not for BP, it's not for Goldman Sachs, or Kanye West, or Tiger Woods. This speech is not for them. This speech is for the mother of three, who after coming home from working 2 jobs, makes 3 meals for each of her boys, and only after they eat, she sits down to have a bite for herself. And she never complains. This speech is for that professor who gave you a below average grade for your average paper because he knew you were better than that. This speech is not for Jack Bauer, it's for Professor James Bauer and the Kellogg's Graduate School of Management. This speech is not for Dr. Phil, it's for Dr. Spector, who, according to RateMyProfessor.com in the device section, generally cares for her students and wants them to succeed. She is a dedicated professional who will go the extra mile to help her students. She is very articulate and brings real-life examples in her lectures. This speech is for my neighbor Earl. His wife died a few years ago, and he was locked up in the house for several years. And I saw him the other day, and he told me he had just bought a lawnmower. And he said, you know what, that might not impress you, Bert, but I woke up the other day and I decided that it was no longer acceptable to lay around in bed and live my life waiting to die. This speech is from my friend Ayumi, who just came back from Japan to help support her family because they got laid off during the recession. She's working 2 jobs. And on top of all of that, she still has time to meet up with me for the signature soup and salad combo with Panera Bread. You see, in these times of trial, don't look to superheroes to change our circumstances. Look to yourself, to the quiet hero that's already inside of you. Everything you need to succeed after your graduation is already in you. It's already there. You are already